Now we're cooking. These are the kind of games I love. I've dropped into a free-for-all game, I'm 9 kills down, and I want to claw it back. Now it would be quite easy for me to think, okay, I'm of a low class at the moment, but I've got the go-to guns, which are the M16, the AK-47, or maybe even the MP5. But I'm going to put on something a little bit more random and unusual, the M60 light machine gun. Now, even though in a lot of other Call of Duties the light machine guns absolutely dominate in a lot of senses, they do close combat, medium combat and long range distance bloody combat. The M60 is different. It's good at close range, it's half decent at medium range, and it is absolutely bloody abysmal at long range. The recoil on this gun feels like you're shooting it on a bloody 30-year-old roller coaster whilst trying to aim at a bird in the distance. It's bloody awful. But it's a pretty powerful gun, and it's just the sound of that gun that it makes when you're firing it is just listen to this. Orgasmic. And it's like I say, it's just so much fun. So yeah, enjoy the gameplay. Now, I guess a lot of people wonder why I play so much free-for-all. Free-for-all for me has that intensity, and it has that intimacy. The second one might sound a little bit odd, like I'm watching some porn movie, but no, what I mean is, with the intensity, it's just you against everybody else. You're not relying on your team, you're not relying on your party, and you're not relying on a buddy to drop down guardians in your spawn and keep the enemy spawning in one place so you can keep spawn trapping them. I think we know where I'm going with this one. It's just you against other people, and you've got to rely on your stealth, your ability, your understanding of the maps, and the use of your Turtle Beaches. And I know people go on so much about, oh, you're a Turtle Beach whore, you're sound whoring. Yeah, of course, yeah, that's what it's there for. For me, the reason I bought Turtle Beaches in the first place was to alleviate the sound from the television blaring into the house while my family were asleep and have them going into my earphones. That was the kicker for me to get the excuse to bloody buy these things, guys, and it worked. I had to have an excuse. Why do you want Turtle Beaches? I don't understand. Well, you know, you wouldn't have to listen to my gameplay. Oh, okay, then done. They're yours. How much are they? £60. Fine, there's the £60. Please go buy these things now. But I've found the other side of them is that they are really good for hearing people, particularly on Modern Warfare 2, where you're playing a game of free-for-all. I always wear Ninja. And the sniping community, for as clever as they really think they are, in games of free-for-all they're not that smart because they all throw on Commando. And if you wear Commando on a big map in Modern Warfare 2, everybody will bloody hear you, and it's fantastic. As you can just detect these snipers taking a run at behind you to stab you with their bloody knife, and you just turn around and shoot them in the face. So yeah. So the intensity of it is there because it's you against the rest of the world, effectively. If you lose a game, there's no excuses. You lost the game because probably your abilities wasn't there that day, or you were a little bit lackluster. The intimacy, again going back to the Turtle Beaches, let's give you an example. Modern Warfare 2, a state. If you imagine where the C flag normally is, that building down the bottom right hand or bottom left hand corner, depending on how you're looking at it, it's the building pushed right in the very corner, you can't go any further over. If you ever play a state, go down there in a game of free-for-all, right down that corner and just venture around that area. If you're wearing Ninja, have a listen to the surroundings. You can hear the grass crunching beneath your feet, you can hear the stream running through the rocks, the crickets making noises in the ground. It is fantastic. It really does feel like you're at one with the game. And for me, that is what makes me try that a little bit harder, because essentially you feel like you are the ninja and you've got to use that stealth and that silence to get the better of your enemy. Now, Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2, that intimacy was a lot more present because you could really hear people's footsteps. Even now at this moment in time, I haven't quite got to that. I think it's level 44 for dead silence. I'm bloody striving to get dead silence because it would make my free-for-all experience a lot more easier, because people generally don't wear it. They wear other things. They wear martyrdom. Martyrdom's a massive thing in Call of Duty 4. Every time you kill somebody, you have to run. You have to do this about turn and run the opposite way because you hear that grenade drop. It's like, shit! Modern Warfare 2 is pretty much exactly the same. You've got these fantastic orchestrated sounds around you where you can use them to your advantage. And you kind of lose that in Domination and Ground War and Team Deathmatch because you've got the persistent sound of bloody noob tubes. Bang, 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 fucking whatever. Or, you know, the endless abundance of bloody quickscopers and snipers everywhere using the interventions that sound like paper tearing. So you lose all that atmosphere, you lose that intensity, and it just becomes a free-for-all in itself because everybody's just firing shit everywhere just to try and get at least one kill. Black Ops 1 kind of lost it. Treyarch started to lose the trend of it. There's not really any atmospheric sounds about, apart from maybe on launch and maps like that you can hear the sounds of the machinery going off, and you still can't sound whore people really that proficient because the footsteps aren't really that loud. And then obviously Modern Warfare 3, I never played any free-for-all, and that was simply because the spawns were so crap. I mean, I lost count of the amount of times I would get killed on a free-for-all game and I would spawn with somebody looking directly at me, and that never really happened too much in the older CODs. So yeah, if you're not really a free-for-all fan and you haven't played much free-for-all in the older Call of Duties, go give it a try. Put on your Turtle Beaches, your X12s or your PX21s, and give it a bash, and believe you me, you'll have some fun. The other great thing about it is that if your connection is playing up a little bit that day with ground war, domination or whatever else, free-for-all always seems to come through for you a little bit, and I can do just as well with a 3-bar or 2-bar. So yeah, go back, give it a bash and have some fun. I'll see you later guys. Apocalypse done.